Yes. Good morning, my dear students. Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to discuss the live session, which is important for EAPCET examination as well as NEET also. So remember, this information is whatever every day we are discussing it morning or evening or afternoon. Then whatever we are discussing in the chemistry topics that are useful for EAPCET examination, EAPCET examination EAPCET examination, those are preparing in Andhra and Telangana. Then as well as then JEE advanced examination, JEE advanced. Then next one, bit chart. Then also NEET mainly. So those are preparing for the NEET examination. All these are very important. So that please subscribe my channel and share it and like it. So those are in the live session. So like and share my channel. So first we are going to discuss about the what is haloform reaction. Haloform reaction is what that we have to discuss. So before going to discuss the haloform reaction, my name is Lakshminarayana. This is Ellen brand of chemistry. You have to subscribe my channel for more information, the more examination tips, the more shortcut methods, the more information from the chemistry, so that we have to subscribe my channel and share it, and it is useful for those are preparing for the competitive examination like JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, EAPCET, BitShot, NEET. For all them it is useful. Then come to the point. Haloform reaction. So generally the haloform reaction is used for the aldehydes or ketones, some of the alcohols also. Aldehyde ketones, some of the alcohols which are having alpha methyl group. So mainly for aldehydes and ketones, they rarely for alcohols also. So mainly for aldehydes and ketones, rarely for alcohols also. Aldehydes and ketones which are having alpha methyl ketone, reaction undergoes in the presence of then halogen and sodium hydroxide. So halogen in the presence of sodium hydroxide to form then methyl group, alpha methyl group can be converted into haloform. Then the remaining carbonyl group is converted into salt of carboxylic acid. So sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Say one of the example I will give to you. For example, in case if you take CH3, then C double bond OH. So lighting is there. So please confirm to me, lighting is there. Yes. So CH3, C double bond OH. So aldehyde. So aldehyde when it is treated with a halogen, sir, when it is treated with the NaOH. See that you have to take. Even this is also very important, my dear students. So how many moles of halogen have to take? They will ask a question in the NEET examination mainly. So how many halogens are using in it? Then how many sodium hydroxides are using it? The 4 moles of sodium hydroxide and 3 moles of chlorine atoms, chlorine molecules we are using. So in this reaction, what happens? I told that, sir, wherever the alpha methyl group is there, alpha methyl group, this is we call alpha methyl group. So alpha methyl group can be converted into haloform, that is CHX3. So this we call haloform. Say in the place of X, what we are taking, it may be chlorine or it may be bromine or it may be iodine. So whatever if we take, then chloroform, bromoform, iodoform you can get. Then one of the point I told, that is methyl group can be converted into haloform. Then the remaining part of carbonyl group is converted into, that is sodium salt of HCOONA. Sodium salt of carboxylic acid, HCOO, so ONA, HCOONA. Then plus still the 3 moles of NaX, then plus 3 moles of H2O will be formed. So this is haloform reaction. See, haloform reaction, sir, in case, how can you identify the haloform reaction? Sir, in case CHCl3 is formed. This is actually colorless gas. Sorry, colorless liquid. Colorless liquid will be formed. Then bromoform in case if you take. So CHBr3 we call bromoform. This is also colorless liquid with a pleasant smell see look my dear students, then oxidation takes place. Idi malli oxidation jarigite sir ikkada yellow color ga convert avutundi. So yellow color ga convert. Then iodoform if you take, so CHI3, so it is what we call yellow color precipitate, yellow color PPT. This is yellow color PPT. So that is what in this reaction mainly we are using iodine. So the name of the reaction also we are calling iodoform reaction. Even if you take chlorine, chloroform you can get, then bromine, bromoform you can get, iodine, iodoform you can get. If you take iodine, easily we can identify which of the aldehyde or which of the ketone having. So methyl group, alpha methyl group. So iodoform test, mainly we are calling it as iodoform test. If we use chlorine, chloroform, if we use bromine, bromoform, you can get. For the identification is very easy if you take iodine. That is the main reason here. Then come to the statement, what is the haloform reaction? Aldehydes are ketones having alpha methyl, at least one alpha methyl, at least one alpha methyl group undergoes reaction with halogens in the presence of NaOH, then alpha methyl group converted to haloform, then remaining group, carbonyl group converted to carboxylic acid salt. So this is the statement of that is haloform reaction. So look at, I told that why we are calling haloform. So chlorine also we can use, bromine also we can use, iodine also we can use. So better use in case if you take iodine, yellow precipitate, clearly it can be visible. So easily identify yellow is there, a positive test you can get. Clear all of it. This test is generally used for differentiate between which are having alpha methyl group, which do not having alpha methyl group. Clear, my dear students? Yes, look at. So can I rub this? See, yes. So now look at. Sir, I told that even ketones also reaction takes place. So in case ketone is there, for example, so acetone I am taking CH3, C double bond O, CH3. So this is what we are calling acetone. Acetone when reaction with the iodine, 3 moles of iodine, then plus 4 moles of NaOH, then 4 moles of NaOH. So this is, so one of the methyl group, any one of the methyl group, alpha methyl group, that will be converted into CHI3 I told, right? Then plus, then CH3 C double bond O, ONA, CH3 C double bond O, ONA, then sodium salt of carboxylic acid we call, carboxylic acid, then plus NaI, how many moles? 3 moles of NaI plus 3 moles of H2O will be formed. So this is the reaction. So this is what we call iodoform. So it is yellow color precipitate will be formed. Yellow PPT. So identification of yellow PPT, which indicates that alpha methyl group is present in the acetone. See, look, my dear students, this is identification for identification for alpha methyl groups, alpha methyl group containing aldehydes or ketones. Aldehydes or ketones. So first we are taking aldehydes and ketones. So for example, in case then HCHO and CH3CHO, they will ask a question. They will ask a question to distinguish between formaldehyde and acetaldehyde. Which test is used for the distinguish between formaldehyde and acetaldehyde? If they will ask a question. So haloform test is the best method for the identification of both, because then for this CH3CHO is there, here alpha methyl group is there. Once alpha methyl group is there, it gives iodoform test. It gives iodoform test. So here, due to the absence of alpha methyl group, so this group do not give iodoform test. Clear, my dear students? Then second one, sir, CH3, then C double bond O, then CH3. Ketone is there. Then CH3, then CH2, then C double bond O, then CH2, then CH3. Like this will be there. Look, my dear students. So both are ketones only. One is propanone, one more pentanone. 2 pentanone we call. So రెండింటిని మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే, సో 2 pentanone, that must be 2 pentanone. సో 2 pentanone లో ఆల్ఫా పొజిషన్ లో CH2 మాత్రమే ఉంది, CH3 లేదు. బీటా పొజిషన్ లో ఉంది. మనకు కావాల్సింది ఎక్కడ? ఆల్ఫా పొజిషన్ లో ఉండాలి. సో ఆల్ఫా పొజిషన్ లో CH3 లేదు కాబట్టి then it won't give iodoform test. Then if you come to there, so at alpha position, then CH3 is there, so that it can give iodoform test. Iodoform test is undi. So like this, to distinguish between the two molecules of aldehydes or ketones which are having alpha methyl group, a haloform test is used. Clear, my dear students? So what is the mechanism of haloform reaction? That we'll discuss. So haloform reaction mechanism ఏంటి? ఎలా రియాక్షన్ జరుగుతూ ఉంది? సో 3 moles of halogen and 4 moles of sodium hydroxide ఎలా యూజ్ అవుతా ఉంది రియాక్షన్లో? సో ఫస్ట్ one of the general equation I am taking. Look at, my dear students, CH3, then C double bond OH. When it is treated with, yeah, tell me. Then 3 moles of halogen, 3 moles of X2, then 4 moles of NaOH, right? 4 moles of NaOH. Then it will be converted into, look at, my dear students. Then I told that, sir, methyl group can be converted into CHX3, haloform plus. Then HCOONA, sodium salt of carboxylic acid plus. Then 3 moles of NaX plus. Then 3 moles of H2O will be formed like this. See, look at the mechanism now. So mechanism ఈ రియాక్షన్ కి ఎలా జరుగుతూ ఉంది? సో ఫస్ట్ ఆల్డిహైడ్ తీసుకున్నాము, CH3, then C double bond OH, aldehyde. See, aldehyde, what is happens first, then first when it is treated with 1 mole of NaOH, so from the 1 mole of NaOH, OH minus will be involved in the reaction. OH minus abstract alpha position of hydrogen atoms. Why? Because alpha position of hydrogen atoms are more acidic. That is the reason, sir, in the place of alpha positions, hydrogen atom, it can abstract, then it will be converted into H2O. సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఒక హైడ్రోజన్ ఆటమ్ని తీసుకుంటుంది. ఎక్కడ నుంచి? సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఒక హైడ్రోజన్ ఆటమ్ తీసుకుంటుంది. దిస్ హైడ్రోజన్ ఆటమ్ it can take, then it will be converted to H2. After the removal of H plus from it, then CH2 bond C double bond O bond H, then CH2 minus. It will be formed. So of course this resonance structure also will be there. That is the bond when it is shifted to there, it will be shifted to there. Look at my dear students. Then CH2 double bond C, then bond O minus, then bond H, like this will be there. Yeah, clear? So ఒక NaOH యూజ్ చేసిన తర్వాత కార్బేన్ అయాన్ అనేది ఫామ్ అయింది. సో కార్బేన్ అయాన్ ఈజ్ an intermediate in it, కార్బేన్ అయాన్. So whatever it may be. Then after, if you take halogen, any one of the halogen, so X bond X, either chlorine, chlorine bond chlorine, bromine, bromine bond bromine, iodine, iodine bond iodine. See, so once when it is treating with this, then here what happens, bond will be shifted to there. This bond is going to attack to the halogen, and immediately one of the halogen atom will be escape out. So ఈ chlorine, ఈ halogen ఏదైతే ఉందో దీనికి అటాచ్ అవుతుంది, CH2 కి అటాచ్ అవుతుంది. So bond then CH2, then bond C double bond O H. Listen my dear students, carefully observe it. So ఒక mole of NaOH, ఒక mole of halogen ని మనం యూజ్ చేస్తే one halogen atom is replaced in the place of hydrogen atom. ఈ మిథైల్ గ్రూప్ లో ఉన్న హైడ్రోజన్, ఒక హైడ్రోజన్ ప్లేస్ లో హాలోజన్ వచ్చి సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ అయింది. ఎప్పుడు అది? 1 mole of halogen, 1 mole of NaOH if you use. Then in case if you use 2 more moles and 2 more moles of NaOH, 2 more moles of NaOH and halogen if you use, then the remaining 2 hydrogen atoms also replaced by the halogen atoms. Clear, my dear students? Yeah, look at. So look at how it is. Then C, then halogens, halogen, halogen, then C double bond O, like this will be there. Clear? Understand all of you? Yes. So now one more NaOH. So from that base, the base is going to attach to the carbonyl carbon again. Then what happens? Bond will be shifted towards that, resulting what happens? See, look at a carbon, it contains 3 halogen atoms. Then see, the O minus will be there, already H is there, then see OH also is there. So this is look at the this negative charge is going to attach, negative charge is going to shift as a bond in between the carbon and oxygen. Then this will be shift out as CX3 minus. So now this is totally C double bond O, HC double bond O, OH. See, one is HC double bond O, OH. Then this is, what is there? CX3 minus. So bond is shifted to what? On the carbon atom. Then C minus X3. So once it is protonation takes place, then what will be formed? CHEX3 will be formed. CHX3 will be formed. This is haloform. This is the mechanism of haloform reaction, my dear students. See, observe it carefully. The haloform reaction is this. Then what happens in this reaction? See, ఏం జరుగుతా ఉంది reaction లో? So ఏం జరుగుతా ఉంది? So 3 moles of NaOH, 3 moles of halogen ని యూజ్ చేసినప్పుడు 3 moles of halogens are replaced in the place of hydrogen atoms. Then after what happens? So 1 more mole of OH when it is attacked on it, that will be converted into carboxylic acid. Then this will be converted into HCHX3. That is haloform. Clear? Understand, my dear students? See, I told that the reagent, the chlorine or bromine or iodine, in the presence of NaOH, that we call haloform reagent. So what is the haloform reagent, man? What is the haloform reagent now? That is halogens. So in the presence of NaOH, halogens in the presence of NaOH, we know. Even though, so not only this, even though bleaching powder, that is CaOCl2 also it is involved in the reaction, the same product will be formed. Even third one, look at. So that is sodium hypohalite, NaOX, nothing but NaOX, nothing but. So that is sodium hypohalite. Sodium hypohalite. Even it is also involved in it. సో ఈ రియేజెంట్ యూజ్ చేసిన, ఈ రియేజెంట్ యూజ్ చేసిన, ఈ రియేజెంట్ యూజ్ చేసిన ప్రోడక్ట్ ఇస్ సేమ్. See, for example, in case if I use this, then one of the example I am taking to you people. So that is CH3, then C double bond OH is there. Yes. Once if it is treated with the CaOCl2, then it is what, man? Bleaching powder, I told. It is what? Bleaching powder. Bleaching powder. So bleaching powder if you use, then what will be formed? In the place of methyl group can be converted into what I told. So that will be converted into methyl group only. Alpha methyl group only can be converted into, that is haloform. So here chlorine is used, so that's what CHCl3 will be formed. Then plus the remaining group can be converted into, that is then HCOO taken twice Ca. So calcium salt of carboxylic acid will be formed. So that is. Next second one if you use, then CH3, then C double bond OH is there, C double bond OH. So in case if you use sodium hypohalite, say NaOCl or NaOBr, actually NaOCl, NaOBr ఎలా ఫామ్ అవుతుంది చెప్పండి. Say for example, sir, NaOH when it is treated with a chlorine, the 2 moles of NaOH if you take, then look at NaCl will be formed, then NaOCl will be formed. So this is only we are calling sodium hypohalite. So sodium hypochlorite. So when it is treated with this, even in this case also, remember my dear students, then CHCl3 plus then this part, so that is a carbonyl part, HCOO Na గా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో ఇక్కడేమో కాల్షియం సాల్ట్ ఆఫ్ కార్బాక్సిలిక్ యాసిడ్ వస్తే, ఇక్కడేమో సోడియం సాల్ట్ ఆఫ్ కార్బాక్సిలిక్ యాసిడ్ వస్తుంది. సో ఎగ్జామినేషన్లో దెన్ హాలోజన్ వెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ట్రీట్ ఇన్ ద ప్రెజెన్స్ ఆఫ్ NaOH అని ఇవ్వచ్చు, CaOCl2 అన్న, NaOI అన్న, మిథైల్ గ్రూప్ కంటైనింగ్ ఆల్డిహైడ్స్ కీటోన్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు హాలోఫార్మ్ రియాక్షన్ జరుగుతుంది. That you have to remember. See, look at my dear student, one more. So not only aldehydes and ketones, here even some of the alcohols also involved in haloform reaction. So what are those which are involved in the haloform reaction? So such as methyl, alpha methyl containing, for example CH3, then CH2, then OH, we call it as ethyl alcohol, right? So ethyl alcohol also involved in it, the first one. Then the second one, so CH3, then CH, then OH, then CH3, even this alcohol also involved in it. Then third one, then CH3, then CH, then OH, then CH2, then CH3, even it is also involved in it. So look at alpha methyl group should be present for this alpha methyl group. So alpha methyl group should be present. See, for example, if you take first one, what will be there? CH3, bond CH, bond OH, then bond H, like this will be there. See, first, sir, sodium hypohalite, NaOCl in case if you take. Sodium hypohalite act as a oxidizing agent. ఆక్సిడైజింగ్ ఏజెంట్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? ఆక్సిడేషన్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఆక్సిడేషన్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఇక్కడ రిమూవల్ ఆఫ్ హైడ్రోజన్ ఆటమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ దేర్, ఇక్కడ నుంచి హైడ్రోజన్ ఆటమ్స్ తీసేసి దెన్ CH3 C డబుల్ బాండ్ OH గా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. అంటే alpha methyl group containing aldehyde ga convert avutundi. So that in case if you take this, then again if you use NaOX or NaOCl, so sodium hypochlorite if you take, then alpha methyl group can be converted into CHCl3, then the remaining part HCOO Na ga convert avutundi. Even if you use second one, this is first one, the second one if you take second one, what will be there, man? So second one CH3, secondary alcohol antam dinni. Secondary alcohol oxidation జరిగితే ఏమవుతుంది? ఆక్సిడేషన్ జరుగుతుంది. ఇవన్నీ ఆక్సిడైజింగ్ ఏజెంట్స్, ఏదన్ సోడియం హైపోహాలైట్ కానీ సార్, లేదంటే సార్ NaOH when it is treated with the chlorine gas, ఇవి రెండు యూజ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇది NaOCl గా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుందని చెప్పాం, ప్లస్ NaCl కూడా ఉంటుంది. సో NaOCl సార్ యాక్ట్ యాజ్ ఏ ఆక్సిడైజింగ్ ఏజెంట్గా వర్క్ చేస్తుంది, the mild oxidizing agent. So that will be converted into here removal of hydrogen atoms from there, then resulting CH3, then C double bond O CH3 will be formed. So what is formed, man? Acetone is formed. So once acetone is formed, then acetone when it is treated with then NaOCl again, that will be converted to one of the methyl group, alpha methyl group can be converted into CH3, CHCl3 plus then the remaining part CH3, C double bond O Na, sodium salt of carboxylic acid is formed. So look, my dear students, so not only alpha methyl containing aldehydes and ketones, and also when alcohols having alpha methyl groups, so these are involved in the haloform reaction. They will ask a question based on it. Which of the following are involved in the haloform reaction? So which of the following are involved in the haloform reaction? See, look at which of the following are involved in haloform reaction. So this is the question. So options ichadu. Option 1 is CH2, CH3 bond CH2, then CHO, propanaldehyde is mentioned. Then option 2 they are mentioned, that is so HCHO. Then option C they are mentioned benzaldehyde. Option 3 they are mentioned benzaldehyde, benzene attached with then CHO, right? Then option 4 they are mentioned, that is CH3 bond CH2 bond OH. See, look at my dear students. Sir, these are the reactions. Alpha methyl group is there or not, that we have to check it. Sir, ikkada this is the alpha position. So this is the alpha position. In the alpha position 2 hydrogen atoms only is there. So it won't involve in the haloform reaction. Lo involve. So ikkada alpha methyl group pe ledu. So haloform reaction lo involve. So ikkada kuda alpha methyl group ledu. Haloform reaction lo involve. So this is alcohol. Sir, alcoholic group ki attached position ఏ alpha group. Alpha methyl group ఉందా? yes ఉంది. సో ఇది ఆక్సిడేషన్ జరిగి దేనిగా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుందని చెప్పాను. సో ఇది ఆక్సిడేషన్ జరిగితే ఆక్సిడైజింగ్ ఏజెంట్ యూజ్ చేసినప్పుడు then CH3CHO గా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో that it is further reaction takes place, then CHX3 will be formed, haloform form అవుతుంది. So that is the reason. So these are the questions they will ask in the examination. See, one of the previous year question I will explain to you people. So which are involved in the haloform test? ఏవి haloform test లో ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతాయి అన్నది ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ని మళ్ళీ మీకోసం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తా ఉన్నా. సో which of the following are involved in haloform reaction? Yeah, some of the compounds, a large number of compounds will discuss once itself. So then it will be understand clearly సో హాలోఫామ్ రియాక్షన్లో ఏమేమి ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతాయి, ఏమేమి ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వన్నది సో మీరు ఒకసారి చూడొచ్చు. So look at my dear students. The first compound is mentioned, that is then CH3 C double bond OH. Tell me you only. Is that involved in the haloform reaction? Please tell me. Is that involved? Is that involved in the haloform reaction? So ఇది haloform reaction లో ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతుందా? ఎస్ ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతుంది. సో ఎస్ ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతుంది. ఎందుకు? ఆల్ఫా మిథైల్ గ్రూప్ ఇస్ దేర్. ఆల్ఫా మిథైల్. సో టెల్ మీ, ఇస్ దట్ ఇన్వాల్వ్ ఇన్ ద క్యానిజారోస్ రియాక్షన్? క్యానిజారోస్ రియాక్షన్ లో ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వదు. సో హాలోఫామ్ రియాక్షన్ లో ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతుంది. టెల్ మీ, ఇస్ దట్ ఇన్వాల్వ్ ఇన్ ద ఆల్డాల్ కండెన్సేషన్? ఎస్, ఆల్డాల్ కండెన్సేషన్ లో. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, look at. Is that involved? Yes, is that involved? Then second one, look at. So that is they are mentioned CH3 bond CH2 bond CHO. Is that involved in the haloform reaction? This is involved in the haloform reaction, right? This is involved in the haloform reaction. Alpha methyl group is there. Alpha methyl group unda. Alpha methyl group unda. So alpha methyl group లేదు. So must be contain 3 hydrogen atoms in the alpha position. So it does not involve in the haloform reaction. But it will be involved in the aldol condensation, because at least according to aldol condensation, the molecule that is aldehyde, it contains at least one alpha hydrogen atom. ఒక ఆల్ఫా హైడ్రోజన్ ఆటమ్ ఉన్న అది ఆల్డాల్ కండెన్సేషన్ లో ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతుంది. మనకి క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చేసి హాలోఫామ్ రియాక్షన్ కాబట్టి సో ఇది హాలోఫామ్ రియాక్షన్ లో ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వదు. దెన్ వన్ మోర్. సో థర్డ్ వన్ ఈజ్ మెన్షన్డ్ HC double bond OH, that is we know formaldehyde. Is that involved in the haloform reaction? Haloform reaction lo involve avutunda? Is that involved in the haloform reaction? Tell me, is that involved in the haloform reaction? No. So it won't involve in the haloform reaction because alpha methyl group not there. Alpha methyl group not there. Then fourth one, if you take, see, look at the benzene attached with the C double bond OH is there. So is that involved in the haloform reaction? So not involved in the haloform reaction, because then there is no alpha position methyl group. So that is what it won't involve in the haloform reaction. Then fifth one, look at, say fifth one, the CH3, then C double bond O CH3 acetone is there. Is that involved in the haloform reaction, my dear students? Yes, involved in the haloform reaction because alpha methyl group is there. Then sixth one, look at sixth one. Then benzene attached with C double bond O CH3. Now is that involved in the haloform reaction? Tell me, my dear students. Is that involved in the haloform reaction? Yes, exactly involved in the haloform reaction, because this is alpha position of methyl group. So it will be involved in the haloform reaction. Next, then seventh one, look at, my dear students. Then benzene attached with C double bond O, then benzene attached again. So this is we call benzophenone. Is that involved in the haloform reaction? No, it won't involve in the haloform reaction because alpha methyl groups are not there, right? Then eighth one, then say look at benzene attached with C double bond O, then CH2 bond CH3, like this is there. Is that involved in the haloform reaction? No, it won't involve in the haloform reaction because at alpha position only CH2 is there. So that must be CH3, then only involved in the haloform reaction, my dear student. So it won't involve in the haloform reaction. So look at then ninth one. So they are given CH3OH. Sir, is that involved in the haloform reaction? No, it won't involve in the haloform reaction. ఇది ఆల్ఫా గ్రూప్ కాదు, ఇది ఫంక్షనల్ గ్రూప్ డైరెక్ట్ అటాచ్ అయిన గ్రూప్. ఫంక్షనల్ గ్రూప్ కి డైరెక్ట్ గా అటాచ్ అయిన కార్బన్ ని ఆల్ఫా కార్బన్ అనము. ఫంక్షనల్ గ్రూప్ పక్కనున్న కార్బన్ ని ఆల్ఫా కార్బన్ అంటాం. సో ఇది ఫంక్షనల్ గ్రూప్. సో ఇట్ వోంట్ ఇన్వాల్వ్ ఇన్ ద haloform reaction. So next one, 10th one, if you take 10th one, then CH3 bond CH2 OH. See, look at students, even it is also alcohol, but here and here if you observe, this is alcoholic group. Then of course you call it as OH. So OH కి డైరెక్ట్ గా అటాచ్ అయిన కార్బన్ ఆల్ఫా కార్బన్ అనదు. So దీన్ని alpha carbon అంటాం. So this is methyl group will be present. Then next one, 11th one, look at. Then benzene attached with CH2OH. CH2OH. See, is that involved? Yes, involved. Is that involved? So no, it won't involve in the haloform reaction because at alpha position there is no methyl groups. Then 12th one, look at my dear students. 12th one, then CH3, then bond C, sir, OH, H bond CH3. See, secondary alcohol is there. Secondary alcohol, but alpha position lo group undi. So that is what it will be involved in the haloform reaction. Next one more. So look at 13th one. CH3, then C double bond O, then the benzene is attached at this position. We call it as acetophenone. Acetophenone. Is that involved in the haloform reaction? Yes, acetophenone haloform reaction lo involve avutundi. Benzophenone involve avvadu. So involve avutundi. So next one, that last one, 14th one, then that is the benzene attached with CH2, then CHO. Is that involved in the haloform reaction? No, it won't involve in the haloform reaction. See how many are involved in the haloform in this reaction. So look at, so 1, then second one, 2, then third one, 3, then is that involved? No, it won't involve. Then it won't involve. Then it won't involve. So 3 after 4, this is, then 5, then 6. So six number of compounds are involved in the haloform reaction, my dear students. So okay, understand all of you which are involved in the haloform reaction and which are not involved in the haloform reaction. Okay, understand all of you. This is about the haloform reaction, my dear students. If you have any information, please note in the comment section. I will explain to you people. So whenever I will be free, then definitely I will help to you people. So please subscribe my channel and share it and like it. Then this is very useful for you people, those are preparing for the EAPCET examination and as well as advanced examination. Mainly for the NEET examination, it is useful to you people. So that is what, follow my channel for more information from the chemistry. Thank you. Thank you.